My sixth office waste is wasted employee genius, and I am going to do it over the fact that we had a problem of getting vehicle information, knowing what vehicles were on property, and we made a solution. Well, Colonial and Crystal made a solution for it. Wasted employee genius is that staff was having to walk out, get vehicle information, and then come back in, put it all in the system, and then send the guest to their room. So it was taking a lot of extra steps for the reservation, and some guests don't like to stand there that long. They want to get their stuff and be able to go relax. Underutilized technology. We could have used our printers to make a card that says like what type of vehicle they have, the license plate number and state, number and color on the card for them to fill out, so then we can just put that with their information and fill it out later on the reservation. Under communication and delayed feedback, we're supposed to tell staff when we make a we're supposed to tell guests when we make a reservation that we'll need their what kind of car they're driving, what color, their license plate number, and the state. So then when they come in, they have all of that, and it's wasn't being communicated properly. So then guests were having to walk back outside, or even staff were having to walk back outside to get all that information. Defects of this is staff wouldn't put the vehicle information in. They would just skip that step because the guests would start to get angry, or they would just forget and skip it. That means that we wouldn't know what car belonged to what room, and if the car was even supposed to be on our property. Over processing is staff or guests having to walk all the way back outside to their vehicle, get all the information, walk back inside, staff entering it into the computer. Being difficult to do business with. When our guests get here, most of the time they're very tired, very irritated from driving all day, or they're in a rush because they have to drop off their stuff and then like go see family or friends or go do something else. So they're kind of in a rush. So those extra steps that we have to take for the vehicle and for the additional guest kind of irritate the guests sometimes. So the new steps in place for front desk is we will get the main person's name and stuff, make sure their information matches. We will have them fill out a piece of paper that says that their card type, the card color, the license plate number, and what state the license plate is from, as we are filling in the guest information. And then we copy the guest information, the guest ID and the additional guest ID, and then we print out the papers, have them sign it, make their case, and let them go, and give them a little parking permit for them to put into their windshield. So then when staff is outside, they can just glance at the windshields and see that that car is supposed to be on property. That helps us get this guests to their rooms faster, so then staff can just take that extra little bit of time and add in the additional guests because we have the IDs, add in the car information because we have that little piece of paper that has all the car information on it. So then the guest is already in their rooms, and staff can still finish their job without having to be difficult to the guest. Value added in this is there's a lot of guests that since I've been using it has been saying thank you, I appreciate that, I just want to go lay down and take a nap, and it's really nice to just be able to give you all my information and go. The defects of this is there's extra papers to print off, there's extra papers to remember that you have to fill out, there's extra papers that you have to remember to give to your guest. There's a lot of extra steps, so it's just more on the staff member to remember, okay, these are what I need to do now. That is my 6 office waste, and I'm excited for the papers because they've been helping, like I said, get the guests to their room. So I've been having a lot happier guests with me. Thank you.